Hi guys! So today I'm very excited to share another lovely commission work with you. So this one was Creative Stamping Magazine issue 145. This one was released end of February, start of March, something in the range there. So I've had this for a while now. I just didn't get to record this, but I'm very excited about this one because I made the front cover. Yay! This is my first ever time. I did make the front cover on the smaller images before, which is always so fantastic. With this one here definitely made me sing and I'm not a good one at that. So yeah, how good is this? I'm going to show you what I made, but first of all I'll show you what we've got to use. So to go with this magazine, we've received a gorgeous stamp set. This is a fun stamp set. I am so delighted to have this in my stash. Now, this is by Daisy Mae Designs, and I do believe this magazine has sold out. I think it was very popular. I will check, but I do think it was sold out. If it's still available, you will find the link in the description box below. So this stamp set you may recognize from years ago. Daisy Mae has released these individual stamps, and I'm going to show you because I've purchased back then 2 of these. Now this bicycle one is not included in this one that I have, but this other one is, and I just want to show you just for a size difference between the 2 stamps. Do you see this one in here compared to this one? So this definitely gives you other options, especially for those that do not like to create larger cards. This stamp set is just absolutely perfect. So we have this lady popping out of the cake, we have one that's having a foot spa, and hairdressers, one hanging off the chandelier, and then the ladies having some G&T, enjoying some G&T and the hot tub. So this was a really fun set to work with. I had to focus on the papers that come with the magazine. You can download and print, and I do have a lot of these in here. They are really fun papers, and I've printed them out several times, so you can see all these pink theme going right through them. I think there was something blue as well. Yeah, all the bubbles and all. So yeah, I really enjoyed working with this. It was something very different and right up my street. I just loved it. So let me show you the 5 cards that are featured in the magazine. As I said, I had to use a lot of the papers and showcasing some paper techniques. So for this card number 1, you can see I added lots of mats and layers, and then I created some rosettes to go behind my topper, and I think that was such a lovely addition. On the towel, on the bathing suits, and I believe maybe on the little bow on the top of the hat in there, I actually stamped the image out on the pattern papers, and I cut them out of those and I glued them on top of the image in here, and that was such a lovely technique to use. I was given that idea when I received my commission, but I'm just going to point out Denise from Little G Paper Crafts. She also seen this magazine and she loved this technique that I use so much. She made a beautiful card with it too, and I'm going to link her video in the description box below. Make sure you check that out too for a different inspiration. So for card number 2, I have, and this one is a smaller card. So this one was a larger card, a 7 by 7 inch. For this one I made a smaller one. I think this was a 4 by 6 inch card, and I just colored in the lady, having some fun. I die cut some circles from white, blue and some pattern paper, cut them into quarters, and I just added them into the corner, and they held up my topper in there, and that was such a lovely easy technique to do, and such a pretty, really pretty card. For card number 3, I went with an oval shape for a card, and I created some lovely paper flowers using the pattern papers. You see that? How gorgeous are these? Again, colored in the lady, added some stamps. The heart stamps are also from the stamp set, and I stamped those on the pattern paper, the same as that dotty one, and I just cut them out and I scattered them around the lady. And the sentiments in this stamp set are just absolutely fantastic. Let's get this party started. You don't look a day over fabulous. Pamper yourself. So for my 4th card, this is the cover card. from the magazine. I created a hexagon shaped card. I don't know if you can pick up in here, but I have created some paper plat strips. So I cut strips of pattern paper, created like a plat fold with them, and I added them all around or behind that hexagon topper. It gave it such a sassy look. I really loved how that turned out. And again, colored in the image, but used a stamping on pattern paper and cutting out the bow, the shawl, and that just again adds that lovely interest to the card. And again, it's wine o'clock. It's party time. And for the final card, sentiment says, if you have crazy friends, you have everything. And you can see that lady hanging off the chandelier, and I created this double bow in the corner and added some glitter, some lovely coloring, and again the dress is cut out of a pattern paper. So these are the 5 cards I made. I do have some close-up footage I recorded before I sent my commission in, so I'm going to share that at the end of this video. I would love to know if you have this magazine in your stash, and if you do, have you created something with this stamp set? It's so much fun. I would really love to know what everyone's making. I'm just going to point out that the magazine itself is full of inspiration. So let me just show you. So first up we have Gemma, who made all different easel cards using the stamp set. Then there are my cards. Then we have Mel, who created some lovely shakers. And then we have Helen, who used the rotating stamping platform by Creative Craft Products from Craft Stash to create her backgrounds to go behind the images. So that's another lovely way you could use this stamp set. Then we have Lisa, who is showing different coloring techniques on what way you could color in all these gorgeous stamps. And then we have Martin, who is showing you how you can create some lovely contemporary cards using just a few key elements from the set. So you can see that the magazine itself is jam-packed with inspiration on how you could use this gorgeous, really fun stamp set and the papers that come with it. I really hope you enjoyed this little walkthrough, and stay tuned because I'm going to show you my close-up video footage and images. And I really hope you subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet done so. I will be back very soon with another lovely project share or tutorial. Until then, bye!